A computer network which is limited to a small area is known as. Now, if you're doing networking, there are topologies, different topologies, and depending on those topologies, we have different type of networks you can make. So in networking, we have different types of networks called LAN. In long term, we are calling it local area network, and we have MAN. We are saying metropolitan area network, the medium scale ones. And we are saying WAN, the wide area network, which is kind of expanded in a huge geological location. So how do we give names to these LAN, MAN, WAN? Local means it is kind of limited into a very small geological area. It can be your class, it can be your lab, or it can be your school. In a small scale, if you talk about any kind of a network, that is going under LAN. MAN means if you kind of combine few LANs together, you can form a MAN. That's a metropolitan area network. So it is a high scale of geological area we are talking about, right? For an example, we can say, let's say your school has a lab. That's an example for LAN. And in Gampala city, there are like 15 schools which have computer labs. Okay. Now, if we kind of combine them together and form a network, that is called as a MAN. Understood? Here there are many LANs connected together to form the MAN. And next thing is, if you have, let's say 3,000 schools all around the country, and you are kind of connecting them all together, right? All the MANs together. Now you are forming a very big network which is called as a WAN. Now exactly we are not capable of saying by looking at one element like this is a LAN, this is a MAN, like that. You have to see the whole picture and decide if it is becoming a LAN, MAN or WAN. Okay? It's a comparative thing. You have to compare with the bigger ones if you need to identify which is LAN. For a scenario, your lab can be a LAN, or else your entire school can be a LAN, or else even entire set of schools in Sri Lanka can be a LAN for the school network of whole world. Understood? So terming LAN, MAN, WAN happens with some comparative thinking, comparative looking. Exactly looking at one element, you are not capable of saying this is a LAN straight away. Not possible. Understood? You have to compare things, you have to see the whole picture and decide which one becomes LAN, which one becomes MAN, and which one becomes WAN. Let's see the answers of the question. The first one says LAN. Now the question is asking about the small area. Small area means it goes for LAN. So this answer is the correct answer, the first one. But look at the other answers. You have wide area network, nope. And you have WAN, WAN, right? So that's kind of illusion, that's kind of a trap. So someone who is not known with these things, right, he will look LAN, MAN, WAN, okay, right? This will be better because the WAN I used to travel is very small, yeah, right? So that's not going to work out. This WAN is not there. But nowadays we have such a thing called as PAN, personal area networks. Now in the question it's not relevant, but still I'm saying this personal area network term came with these networks because of most of entrepreneurs, the people who run their own businesses, like Mark Zuckerberg, like Bill Gates, like Steve Jobs, the late. Okay, so these people are having their own networks. They can be kind of bigger than our wide area networks. I agree with that, but still they are owned by one person. The ownership goes for one person. So earlier we were kind of categorizing them under LAN, MAN, WAN, but nowadays we have a new category called PAN, the personal area network. So if anywhere if you see this answer in future, right, don't kind of think okay this PAN is a kitchen utensil, it's not going to work out. No, right? There is such a thing, right? Personal area network is existing because of the entrepreneurs, thanks to them. Okay, so this is not a falsy term if you have it, but in the question you don't have it. So a computer network which is limited to a small area is known as a LAN.